DC, what it do? Hope y'all having a good evening tonight. I hope y'all left some bread, milk, and eggs in the grocery stores while y'all trying to brace for this supposed snow tomorrow. For those that aren't out, y'all can watch us. Thank you for tuning in to another episode of Live from the Corner. I am Breezy Taylor along with...
Red.
Come on now. Hey, look, hold up. Get to the mic.
Yeah, you need
damn mic, man.
Yeah,
We got people watching.
Red people. Red.
Okay.
Red.
Radio Reds over here.
Yeah.
I am your boy AI, of course. And I just have a question for Breezy because Breezy be doing like little cheap shots at people out here because we have snowmageddons when it's hailing, okay? So I just want to ask you a question.
What's up?
What did you do out in Denver when it would really snow?
Dude, I'm tell you what. I was talking about this earlier. I've never had a snow day until I left Denver and moved to Georgia. Because Denver, man, snow,
Wow.
dude, snow is like it's like breathing to us. You know what I'm saying?
Second
Like
nature.
it really would have to take like Armageddon for real for us to shut down. Like I used to walk to school in like knee height snow. You know what I'm saying? My folks, they went to work. So this right here, this what y'all consider snow in D.C., we call that white raindrops where I'm from. This ain't nothing.
Really?
Yeah.
That's amazing to me, man. That's amazing.
Yeah,
so you're telling me that you never had the joys and the pleasure of actually sliding down a goddamn street during the whole day instead of and you were in school getting curriculum. Like you was studying the whole
On the
time.
weekend.
No, on a weekday. No.
Can you imagine?
No,
You know, the first thing that comes to mind is like I used to get ass whoopings for missing school. Can you imagine? Like y'all had to be to school in like 4 feet of snow and
But you know
You
what,
got
too?
discipline because of that?
Not only do we have to be in school, nigga, we had to go at the right time. Like, with no delays. At least that's not when I was, you know what I'm saying? Not when I was the school I went to. Now, you know, in private schools, they didn't have, buses. Because not every private school has a bus. I can't say about those, but schools I went to, dude, it's like, it's whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I tell you what, my best friend, my homeboy, he's from Kansas. And so the couple weeks ago, we had like the strong winds on that Friday. I don't work for the federal government, but my job schedule is the same as the federal government. So when the federal government gets off, we get off. I enjoy the day off. I'm like, y'all talking about some warm strings? Tell somebody from Kansas about some strong winds, because they wasn't nothing.
Well, it's flat as hell in Kansas. I've been out there.
It
That
wasn't
is
nothing.
crazy. Now, I would like to shout out my man. It's Jay Diamond. He came in here with a big ass bag full of Pocky Challenge chips, and was handing them out like they was like they was just uts. You know what I'm saying? So I told him that if I ate that, my asshole would throw me the middle finger after.
You know what? I'm cool on that.
No?
Actually-
Anybody else? Hemorrhoids yet?
Nah.
No?
But actually,
Okay, all right.
we do want to give a shout out to Jacob Moss for this being his born day. Shout out to the greatest engineer.
Hey, Jacob.
You know what I'm saying? Happy birthday. The 12th.
Hey,
I'm
look,
sorry,
look,
but-
birthday
12.
twins, man. Mine was Saturday.
Yeah, so,
Yeah. You dig.
so I'm gonna tell you something. It's funny and interesting how and where you meet people.
Correct.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you could be walking down the street, bump into somebody that is the next millionaire or what have you, or is a millionaire or what have you. So we have a guest on who is hella dope, and you know me, I'm a hip hop purist, so I don't just say it's hella dope just lightly, right?
Right.
We got an artist by the name of T Wood out of Forestville. Actually, when I first moved to PG, when I first moved to Maryland, I actually lived in Forestville so I do have a little connection to
Hey, let me ask you this:
Forestville.
Forest Creek or what? Where was you at? Where was you at? Was you at Forest Creek?
You know he
Yeah.
wasn't in Forest Creek.
He was where? Yeah, he was at Penmar.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm down the street from there.
Hey, look, let me
You
tell
know
you
what I mean?
something. I went to a middle school. Everybody out there in the world, if y'all don't know anything about like DMV, DC life, all right? When you make it out of middle school, you make it, okay? I grew up in the area of Oxon Hill, right? So I went to
lived in Oxon Hill,
I
too.
went to Thurgood Marshall, right?
I
So
did,
Thurgood
too.
Marshall
I
had
went to
Park
Thurgood.
Berkshire and Penmar going to the same school with us, man. And when I tell you, young, when we survived that joint, You hear me?
Thurgood
Enough
was something
respect, man.
else.
Big ups to
I
Forestville,
went
man.
to
You dig
Thurgood
what I'm
Marshall
saying?
and I went to Jackson.
Yeah, so like I
man.
said, so I'm telling you how I found Forestville's mayor.
Okay.
Because we don't call him the mayor of Forestville here.
I'm
on
rocking
Live from
with
the
that.
Corner. So I was at it was Valentine's Day, and it was an event, but it was advertised as Love Jones type of thing. You figure, you know, Valentine's Day, Love Jones, for those that old enough, you know, Love Jones, brother of the night, and all of that. So I get there, you know what I'm saying? There was some poetry, don't get me wrong, and this dope ass, you know, MC got up there and ripped it. And I didn't expect to see that there. 'Cause I'm thinking, you know, poetry, finger snapping and shit like that. You know what I'm saying?
Don't say it like
Well,
it's
you
a
know
bad
they go-
I mean,
thing.
it's poetry. You know what I'm saying?
But
Poetry.
I mean, but you as a
You know
hip
what I'm
hop
saying?
purist,
Yeah,
you know
yeah,
damn
yeah.
well they go hand in hand. They coincide with each
No,
other,
but I'm
man.
saying,
You know what I'm
but
saying? Like,
it's advertised as Valentine's Day. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I understand,
Love
yeah.
Jones
I see.
event.
Valentine's Day call it. Look. Everybody fucks on Valentine's Day too, bro. You know what I'm saying? There's different levels to like all this. You know, you can call it fucking love making, whatever. You know, Valentine's Day does not
That ain't got nothing to
necessarily
do with
mean.
rapping, though, man.
Say what,
That ain't got nothing to do with rapping.
Bruh.
Anyway, so like I said,
I heard it. Oh, you was gonna cut me off?
I'm gonna cut you off, right?
The hell with you. Hey, look. And Rez, I hate you right now. I hate you right now.
No, but for real. So I went to the event where I'm thinking it's gonna be some, you know what I'm saying, some lovey-dovey and everything. And my man ripped it, so I had to, you know what I'm saying, I had to, you know, slide up to him and say, hey man, think you dope. Cause again, if I tell you dope, I ain't just blowing smoke.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
Breezy is
after
a
our
purist.
break, right? So after our break, whenever we take it, we gonna have Demir 4-0 performing with us, and then after that, he's gonna join us and give his opinions with our fool asses on some of our topics.
I really like that title, man.
Yeah,
like
cool
enough
ass.
respect, man. Enough respect. I've listened to the mixtape. I've listened to a lot of his tracks, man. Really dope. A lot of influences in there, man. I can't wait to get the brother up on the stage, man.
Yeah.
For real.
Matter of fact, if this album was called Mayor of Forestville, nigga, I want some royalties.
Forestville's mayor.
Nah. But anyways, but going in with the show. So
Yeah.
light skinned niggas, y'all been acting a little beside yourselves.
Pause.
lately.
Pause.
And I'm about to get into that.
Now hold on. He about to get into it, everybody
into
out
that.
there in TV land and internet land,
Facebook and everything.
But me as the leader of the Light Skin Coalition, I am not the mayor of anything, but I am the co-leader of all the light skinned people that have been successful this year, because I've been a revolutionary for a long time. Let me tell you something about what you about to say, bro, before you make that mistake. Let me tell you something. All the revolutions that have been led lately have been by light skinned brothers. You heard me? I ain't seen a dark-skinned brother other than your man, what is it, Tyrese?
Oh, God.
You heard me?
What is he leading?
Listen, first
What the
and
hell is he
foremost,
leading, first
hey,
of all?
bro,
Second
I ain't
of all.
seen you out there leading nothing. So what I'm gonna say
Nigga, I ain't
is,
seen you lead nothing either.
hey, bro, hold up. You know what I lead? Hold up. You know what I lead?
What's that?
I don't know.
Nothing.
So anyway, right?
So
Crazy.
So anyways, like I was saying, so for those that watch The Breakfast Club, those that watch Jesus in the Mirror, you know that DJ Envy and this was the Mirrors got a little butted some heads, right? So last week, Charlamagne the God said that he witnessed the most light-skinned this thing skinned it that he has seen all year, and I tend to agree with him. What happened was DJ Envy got all in his feelings.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? For some comments, some jokes, because they are comedians that, you know, Jesus and Mero made on their show. But it all started from some shit that Envy caused himself, so I don't know what he get mad at them for.
Because he heard it from somebody else.
So he and his wife went on to some daytime show, and he talked about him cheating with Erica Mena, you know, and of course, Jesus and Mero doing what they do. They said, well, I bet, you know, she know his paychecks.
Right.
None too inflammatory.
No.
You know what I'm saying? Nothing too bad. I mean, it's just a joke and shit.
Not at all.
Of course, you know, Envy got into his beige feelings. And these are words. These are the words that this is Mero used
Khaki
themselves.
gonna be
right?
next. Is khaki
Damn,
gonna
see,
be
I didn't
next?
go that- I
You
didn't go
said
that far.
beige. I mean,
Corn colored. With the corn in the shit now, like
Rice
come on.
Right.
Krispies.
And
in a paper bag.
no, we
That
already did
Jack
that
and
already.
Jill shit that we had going on,
Yeah,
bro.
right, not that.
I'm gonna make you racist before the end of this.
Yeah,
Go
you
ahead.
are. And so
we getting
last week on the Breakfast Club, this was Mero was on the show and got ambushed. You know, Envy, you know, he had the screw face on. And we got a clip of that. We got a clip of what happened.
You good? I'm good. All right,
We put some respect on your name, you know what I'm saying?
yeah. So, Meryl, you going to therapy now? I heard.
Yeah. It's very important. It's very important. It's very important. Listen, it's overlooked in the Black and Latino community. To mental health is really overlooked. So, if you have the opportunity, if you have insurance, go to a therapist, man.
You're watching The Breakfast Club.
Morning, everybody. It's DJ Envy, Angela Yee, Charlamagne the God. We are the Breakfast Club. We got two guests in the building.
Why you ain't say special guest,
We
man?
got Dickhead and Pussy. Let's get
Usually we are. I would always like to start off by saying welcome, thank you for having us here, Breakfast Club. You guys have always been very nice to us, helped us through our career. Elevated us with interviews.
My guys, what's wrong with all this spice?
What's going on?
We're going to start with this. You owe my wife an apology.
We owe your wife an apology. What do we do?
There's two people in the
Well, you
room, and I see
insinuated that
a
she was there
beige
for the check.
motherfucker up there defending shit.
Yes, she did.
Well, he's Latino.
Well, you said she was there for the check. That's what you said. Exactly.
No, I'm saying, but no.
And so you
I have
feel-
the clip right now. Yeah, you owe her.
let's hear the-
Let's hear the clip.
Anyways, if you notice what
We
he
got
said,
to talk about
Since
Rage.
15.
All right, let's hear the
Hold
clip.
on, I'm talking.
So here they
Since
come
15.
throwing that light skin joke.
Before I had $1. She
Okay.
was making more money than me. So to insinuate that she was there for a check or she's good
Now,
with
if you
Envy's check
notice when he
is
first
a
sat
disrespect
down.
to me.
Okay, can I hear the clip?
You said
You don't remember what he does drink Bex for
You said-
breakfast.
no,
He
you
doesn't
said
know
it.
what
No, we do 4 shows a week.
Yeah, seriously.
You said it on air. You said it on air.
All right, hold on. Well, let's hear it.
Everything was fantastic. He was a wonderful father. He never failed at that. I really didn't
she got
see
five
any red
heads.
signs.
He's like, damn, you lying as hell. You lying like a motherfucker for me. I appreciate you, queen.
Any red signs.
Wow.
And when I found out, I hired a divorce attorney.
Wow.
I even began to prep my kids. And
So,
How do you prep your kid? Your daddy ain't
Notice-
shit.
Envy was ready
you
to speak
notice when
his
they
piece.
when they
Talk
come
to
on,
him.
Envy.
he already
He
in
did
his
it with the echo
feelings.
shit, too. Like,
Instead
yo,
of
yo,
saying
yo,
their
I
name, he
really
said
like
they
Jesus,
got dickhead and
Jesus.
pussy.
I felt like
That
a
let you
letdown.
know,
I felt like a
instead this is a
failure.
mirror.
And
You know it
like I was
very personal.
Rashawn at
You know
home,
it's very
but in the
personal.
streets I was
Hey, Jacob, you
DJ
cut
Envy.
that.
So it was two different people.
You got that.
And
I didn't know DJ Envy.
So real quick. So if you notice how he introduced them. Normally when they have guests, they say we got special guests in the building. He didn't say that. And Charlamagne the God, being messy as he is, was like, why you didn't say special guests? And then instead of saying this was a mirror, he's like, you got dickhead and pussy on there. So all this about some comments that they made, which it wasn't shown. He won an apology and got the apology, but that was the end of it. So he's still in his feelings, and then he gets up and just leaves his own show.
You know what? People forget that because
That's what I'm
Charlamagne
saying.
took over. But listen. Before I get started on my rant, I need to know what the young lady right here, as a neutral party, has to say about this.
She
Like,
lighter-
is that beige
she lighter than you.
rage or is it like something else? Like,
But you knows how Meryl, who is the Latino Dominican, how he had all these different terms and slang for light skin. And she lighter than you, so what kind of insight can she give you?
I'm like,
Yeah, you are definitely lighter than me. Hey, look, we can go toe to toe. We can go finger for finger. You can get, hey, look, I get the driver's side hand too. Yeah, hey, look, the driver's side ain't got nothing on me. Yeah. So,
But what's your take? Did you see the whole clip? Saw the whole clip though?
no, I didn't get to see the whole clip. But
never mind. So anyway, let me go ahead and go on my rant. Okay. Look, this is the one thing that I'm
right,
tired
I'm like,
of
why
is
is he
that
crying?
this is the one thing that I'm tired of, right? So we see that is a Latino brother, right? But we know the diaspora. We understand what goes on. You know what I'm saying? Who got dropped off first? You dig what I'm saying? Just because you light skinned don't mean you ain't Afro Latino or Latina. You dig what I'm saying? We got a lot of big controversies with that. And beige rage.
that's what I'm like. What? Why?
He said that.
Beige rage is something that I have learned to harvest and use to my advantage. Except for police, because then I'm black. Okay? I have issues after that. Okay? It only works on other beige and black people. Okay? That's it.
But you know, I tell you what was even funnier. So that same day, they shot their show and roasted his ass. Now, mind, he wanted an apology. He got an apology. He didn't let it go.
Right.
Left the show. They roasted his ass on this show that night.
Right.
So that night, Meryl called him Bisquick flavored.
That's what
Hey,
I'm
look,
like. He's so
that is
mad.
almost as good as
He's
being
a comedian.
called-
They talk about each other all the time. Why
Yeah.
is he so mad?
And the thing is, right.
Right,
Now-
that's what I'm saying.
Right.
What is he mad about?
If you watch the Breakfast Club, then you know Envy and Charlamagne, they be
Yeah.
giving it to their guests all the
They
time.
do.
If you're not there, they talk shit about you anyway. So the fact that someone said your wife knows your checks, he ain't just say, nothing too inflammatory. That's it. It's a joke. He got his feelings and then left the show to the point where Charlamagne the guy was like, yeah, put the camera on his chair.
I
To
mean, that
signify
was
how he left, right?
Bro, that was the best footage I've ever seen in my life. Like the absence of that motherfucker. Like, listen, until DJ Envy comes up with like anything other than business savvy, like he's very business savvy.
No,
bro.
he is,
like
he is.
the Bama invests in like a whole lot of great stuff, like to where his family taken care of. But bro, let me tell you something, yeah. I happen to be in a double light skin relationship, okay, and it's really tough on your bones, your calcium deposits. Your kidneys work a little extra harder,
Lord.
and your cuss words become a little bit stronger, yeah? Have you ever cussed so strong where it hurt your spleen? Bruh.
No, I haven't. But
My parents was in a double light-skin relationship, and I'm telling you, bro, that was the wildest fights I've ever seen in my life, bro.
you know, but I'm gonna say
It was
this.
so unphysical, but it was so mental. Do dark-skinned people do
Isn't
something
that
different? No, hold on now, because we want to get into the dark-skin side of things. Do you guys do anything differently from us? Do you fight like extra hard? Like, is it Wakanda level?
Wakanda
like
level.
rhinoceroses?
It's to the death, nigga. It's to
Dodging
the death.
dildos
Yeah,
and
no, yeah, into the death. Or what the fuck?
God.
The views and opinions expressed by AI, AI alone.
Solely
that's
my
over there.
fault. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Go ahead. I'm listening.
All jokes aside, whenever you have a guest, come for me all you want. I ain't leaving my show.
For real. That's what my
Okay.
I ain't
Look
leaving
it
my
up.
show. That's for sure. But from
Okay.
one, light skin, rage to somebody who's faking the funk, Rachel Dolezal. You know what's funny? They're calling her son biracial, which it is because she's white. Her husband is black. But you swear up and down, she swear up and down she was black. So I don't know if she identifies her son as biracial.
Hold on. Hey, look, do me a favor. Do me a favor, Jacob. Look, put that picture back up. What the hell about her reads Caucasian? Give me one feature.
Skin color?
Her skin color. Bruh, I'm
And
just
her
as light
nose.
as she is.
No, but if she
What
has
about
makeup
her-
on though.
Yeah,
She has
got that
on
dark
makeup.
Her
on.
nose is just as round and button as anybody else in here. You know what I'm saying? Like in
Nigga, you know what? That makeup and lighting. But no, but anyway, so she has her own Netflix documentary, which I don't know why that she has her own Netflix documentary. Right. Anyways, her son has some questionable, not questionable things to say, but he ain't fool his mom's bullshit. He ain't fool his mom's foolishness. And we got a clip of that too.
I really do not want to focus on this for the rest of my life.
Do you think I do?
Well, why don't you just let it go away?
When something gets destroyed, you have to rebuild it. You can't just pretend that it didn't happen and everything gets fixed.
Why does the documentary have to happen then, Mom?
It's
Why
called
couldn't you just done the
rebuilding.
book?
It's called rebuilding.
This is gonna
Some
affect
people
more
read.
than just your life.
Some people read, and yeah, what happened affected more than just my life. If somebody has hope, don't take that away from them, because maybe
I'm
that's all
not.
they have.
Trust me, it is going to bite me in the ass. This book coming out and this documentary might just backfire like everything else has backfired.
Do you resent her choices?
I resent some of her choices and I resent some of the words she's spoken in interviews.
So talk to me. What's going on?
Your film, we're taking this risk. I'm putting my kids out there. I'm putting Esther out there. It's hard. And I'm trying to be the gatekeeper and then you're just like handing it over to somebody who can just like be a wrecking ball.
She can identify whatever she wants to be because it's her business. But when it's put in the limelight, I don't think you should be pissing people off more than they already are, unless you want to get bit in the ass from it. And she did not choose her words carefully. And it affected me, it affected my brother. The more that I hear about it, the more that I talk to people about it, the more it just drains me.
So what am I forgetting, Franklin?
Yo, do you remember Macaulay Culkin divorced his parents?
Yeah.
That nigga is one day away for divorcing her.
Let me ask you this. Out of like
Okay.
all the people of the Light Skin Coalition I can call on, we got Steph Curry, we got Klay Thompson, we got all these
The
people
Splash
out here that
Brothers,
are
nigga.
mixed with fathers that are black as tar, bro. How the hell did he come out that brown?
His daddy is original. That's the original black.
They
He
daddy's
ain't had
original.
No
they played in the NBA. They dark
he
skin.
come
Like
from
how the fuck
across
did he
the
come out
sea.
that brown?
Well, no, Dale Curry's kind. He like your complexion anyway.
Exactly. That's what's scary about it.
No, but her ex-husband was darker than me. I mean, I'm not even dark, but he was dark though.
Bruh. She got some black in her somewhere, and I'm not talking about the multiple baby fathers that been there.
Nigga, that's
traveled
just
that road.
That's just called foundation.
Bruh, I'm sorry. I hate to
No,
say
but
this.
if you look at
braids
the
and she
child,
braids that she got.
If you look
I
at
hate
the
to say
children,
Go ahead.
that's what I'm saying. I was kind of like, wondering too, because he has a really nice darker color, and for her to be completely, nobody's fully one race, but for her to be more Caucasian, he should be lighter. Mixed children have a dirtier color.
Did you say what?
I'm not dirty. I'm sorry.
Did you just call mixed children dirty?
No. The mulatto children
Don't come for
have
me.
Mulatto?
Yeah. Look, listen.
Let's go full racist then. Let's just say it. Let's just say it.
Children who are mixed have a very
half
odd
and half.
skin color. If you look at their skin color, it's very odd. He has a very
complete one-dimensional type
His
flavor.
complexion is very
right.
just like, okay, you know how kids go outside in the summertime? Sometimes you get dark, sometimes you get the patches. Sometimes
No, I
mixed
never had the
children
patches,
have, you know what that is? It's hyperpigmentation. That's when you had too much sun and your skin refuses to tan. So that's what children with mixed usually have that complexion.
Look here, to all my mixed friends watching, I ain't say that shit. Don't get mad at me.
Y'all know what I'm talking
There's
about,
no
damn
such thing
it.
as
You know
mulatto.
what I'm
Yeah,
talking
like,
about.
don't-
No,
don't
I'm
get
just
mad at me.
saying
Say
because
that.
mixed
Pretty
children,
racist.
they call them mulatto. It's not racist. That's the word. If we're going to be technical, let me be technical. Children, if you look at mixed children, they have a certain skin complexion. Their tones, you can look at them and say, "Oh, that's a mixed baby." He does not look like a mixed child.
I tell you what was interesting about this, right? He got more sense than she does. Right?
In what way?
He said like
way?
he the parent, like this fool ass, making her these statements and everything. Like he's saying that she's not thinking this through. She's only thinking herself, not how it blows back on them.
In what way? In what way? How do you figure that he has more sense than her?
No, I say in that aspect.
The ex-leader of the NAACP of what chapter? Seattle, Washington? Like that actually like helped Seattle, Washington, correct? Am I right on my stats? Okay. Right. A person that went out here that does have an identity crisis that actually went out and did something for the people that she's trying to identify with. And now we sit up here and saying that he's more mature than she is.
No, I said with what he was saying and the blowback, because just because you do something, there is repercussions some way or another. You can't just wake up one day like, oh, I'm going to be orange, whatever, and think it's only going to affect you. You know what I'm saying? Because like you said, the book, documentary, they catch a flag for that. You know what I'm saying? So all the good work that she's done, that was for herself. That wasn't for her family. That was for herself. Because she chose to identify with age 6 with a fucking brown crayon. Not a black person, but a crayon. Mm-hmm. And then all of a sudden, because this crayon meant so much to her, now she's black.
Okay.
But she's born white though.
Okay.
So she helped us out, but she didn't do that for us. She did that for her.
Is there a true but in there? Or is it that she helped us out and she just got caught up in the world
I
of
said
bullshit?
the but was she didn't do that for us. She did it for her. That was
for her own selfish
for
reasons.
her own
Okay,
selfish
so let's put it in perspective. We have many microcosms out here. We have many examples of people doing it, going harder than the average because they are lighter. They are, because of colorism. They are considered to be weaker because of stature. You know what I'm saying? Like people do things out of the fact that they have to prove themselves harder. Listen, the biggest microcosm, and I hate to say that, that's an oxymoron. You know what I'm saying? But is people like Caitlyn Jenner. You know what I'm saying? It's people out there that are doing big things and they have to go the extra mile because they have to go harder because they have something to prove.
Okay,
now,
question.
Mind you, that might be mute in most people's ears. Like that might be a mute case. But when it comes to you having you identify with black people, you identify with the black culture. There's so many people out here that do it. And so they dance harder. They wear the braids bigger. You know what I'm saying? They go harder. And they go harder for us. How many people can we say out of this whole, what is it? Since the Obama administration, have we had that has caused so much controversy as far as colorism and appropriation?
But is it really for us?
Hell yeah.
Okay, next question.
So they wear the braids for us.
We're talking specifically about Rachel Dolezal.
Right.
I'm not
She
talking
does-
about everybody else that may be, pampering or trying to prove themselves to themselves. But for her, her also having children of color, she is going ham. You know what I'm saying? She went so far as to be an NAACP goddamn lawyer. You know what I'm saying? Fighting for the rights, bruh. How deep can that get? Like, that's the best thing ever.
All right, so the next question, right? You know how you see short men with the Napoleon complexes?
Okay.
Buy big ass cars, big ass houses, because they
Right.
overcompensate, they going hard.
Right.
And in your mind, they're overcompensating for lack of height. Are they tall?
I don't
But
really.
they're going extra tall. They're going extra hard. So are they tall?
I don't know. I got a tall motherfucker in here right now that really upset me today, man.
He
came in here looking like Suge Knight and shit.
Like,
And,
like me, I'm 6'2". You know what I'm saying? I was giving my father my hand-me-downs in the 9th grade.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, like you said, they're going extra hard to overcompensate for lack of height. By your standards, then you're saying they're tall. With Caleb Jenner, whatever you want to call him, you know, whatever. Yes, he may have transitioned to a woman. Is he
an ugly ass woman? But yeah, go ahead.
Is that person a woman to you?
No.
That's not a woman.
So maybe.
So why not? Okay, my question is, if there's nothing wrong with helping black people, she identifies with her, that's fine. So why not identify as a white woman helping black people?
Because in her mind, she does not identify.
Right.
But if you look at her features, her nose is like mine.
Okay, so then
Her cheeks
the
are
thing
like
is,
mine. Like she really, literally, her son didn't even come out looking mixed. Now we got all these mixed kids out here that you know for a fact they are mixed. Her kid looks normally black.
I mean, but that's your Bisquick in you, man.
Bro,
You know what I'm saying?
I really think that deep down in the line, we're gonna find out that her parents adopted her or something like that.
Well, then she should go ahead and do the test. It is when you do things like this with these shows, you really do have to take into consideration your children.
Right.
So what is your stance on it? What is your stance, Red?
I don't think she should do it.
And what is your stance, bro?
Go ahead, do it. Go ahead, do it. But just know, there's gonna be some pushback. You know what I'm saying? So when you get the pushback, when you get folks talking about you, don't play the victim. Don't be surprised. Like, why is this happening? Again, let's not forget. She first identified with a crayon, not a person. Not her school teacher, a crayon. So because of a crayon that you used to color, so it's planted the seed in her mind, and she's black.
Yes, she does need a little bit of a psychiatric
she does
evaluation.
You gotta
she
remember,
does. But for the purpose and pretenses of her, of what she's trying to do and the movement that she's trying to move forward, I think that this is perfect.
I tell you what,
I would trade her for Reese any day since you want to go to light skin route. We're going, hey, look, DJ Envy, you suck. But you know what I'm saying? But out of everything that y'all could claim between him and Reese, what you gonna do?
I tell you what, you know what? You asked me, do it. Not matter for that. I tell you this, we all talk about allies. I mean, she's the ultimate ally. I can't knock her for that. I can't fault her for that. You know what I'm saying? I do applaud her for that. But just know, you know what I'm saying? Your son think you a fucking asshole.
It's too much attention. They don't
Her
need
son
that
is a
attention. You
teenager.
have to, but
That has
you still
feelings.
gotta be considerate.
That has feelings,
You have to
dude.
be. I have a teenager.
He thinks you're an asshole anyway. As much as you love him, he's gonna look at you like you're an asshole.
But why draw that extra attention? You already drawn.
Because it's
attention to
already
yourself.
drawn. There's a line that she's ready to walk, and she's gonna pick the brown side. I'm
But it's
sorry.
for money.
Is there something wrong? How
That's
the hell
all
is it for money?
It's for
She's
money.
still braiding hair out there in Seattle. She lives meager. Where's the mansion at? Where's the book deal?
don't have to
Nobody's
have a
willing to
mansion.
give her a
You don't have
chance to even hear her story out yet. And you're telling me that she's doing this for the money, for the bag?
I tell you
Where's
what,
the bag coming from?
Okay.
Netflix.
It's been what, 3 years, 4 years since we outed her? No, 2 or 3 years?
Netflix.
Well, I tell you what, Monique, get your bitch ass up and start learning how to goddamn start controversy like that and be mixed or something.
I tell you what, before you throw a tan
I'm
fit,
on a goddamn tangent.
before you throw a tan fit, let's go to break.
A tan fit?
A babe. I
Hey,
thought
yo, hold on.
it
We're not
was
gonna take no sharp
I
jab
thought
before
it
we
was
go.
beige. That was.
We'll be back in a couple of minutes. We'll be joined by Forestville's mayor, T. Woods, performing for y'all. We'll see you in a couple of minutes. see what's up. We're back. We're back. As you can tell, we are joined with T. Wood, aka the mayor of Forestville.
How y'all doing, man?
So,
How y'all
man,
doing?
we definitely thank you for braving the weather out here this evening with us.
Yeah, most definitely. It wasn't a lot of snow coming in, but it's supposed to definitely turn up a little later. So,
oh man.
I didn't even check out this. So,
it's a little.
Hey, bro, hey, hold up, yeah. You ain't dressed for the weather at all, bro. Is this something about becoming a rapper and just being warmer than everybody else and shit? How do you do it?
Hey, man, you just gotta go with the flow.
Oh man, my man.
But what's up, y'all? I appreciate y'all having me on.
Hey, listen, man. Hey, look, it's a real great honor, man. And there's a lot of inspiration, man, that I got from your songs or whatever. I listen to the mixtape.
Okay.
You know what I mean? I listened to the mixtape, and all I know is one of my favorite ones.
I appreciate
and I think
that,
we're gonna go to that video in like 5.2 seconds or whatever.
Right.
Yeah.
Really deep stuff, man. I hear some inspirations from Talib Kweli, Tupac.
Okay.
And what's my man name from North Carolina, man?
J. Cole.
J. Cole.
You know what? That is the one. Like I said, I'm a purist. There's only like a handful of newer artists, that I like. You know, I'm 38, so I grew up with the golden era. You know, which is arguably from 88 to like 98, 99. And so when I hear somebody, particularly in this age, they got lyrics. You know what I'm saying? It's like a breath of fresh air. The album you sent me, I sent that out as many people I could.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like I was like, because if you hear something good, you come across something good, you want to share. You know what I'm saying? And I think we're about to go into your videos, so folks, not yet, but yeah. So again, thank you for coming on with us. So I know you was supposed to go to Southwest. South by Southwest.
Yeah, South by Southwest. I was supposed to go down there with the team. Some people couldn't go at the last minute, and had some family issues, so that kind of put things on hold. But yeah, we still pushing, man. It's a minor setback, but we coming definitely with a strong comeback. So
I mean, it's the fact that you were, could have went down there anyway.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So the grind's gonna come. That the riches will come. One thing that I like about your album, because I haven't heard the mixtape yet, because I've been stuck on the album.
Time. So y'all saying mixtape and album, because I only dropped one project.
Okay, so listen, the one with Tony and all that stuff, those samples,
that's
the same project.
I call the album. Okay.
I wanted to double check. I wanted to double check.
Yeah,
okay.
I thought you took. I did drop a mixtape years ago. That's when I was first starting.
Okay.
No, I didn't listen to that one. I listened to some recent ones.
All right, so
all I know was on there. I just didn't.
So we're talking about the same thing.
Okay.
One thing I liked about that is you weren't afraid to be personal.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You get a lot of rappers, old and new, that want to build this persona, this can't be touched persona, whereas you give the people you.
Right. And I listen to everything you saying. It's like you're hitting right on the head with it, because it's that's what I wanted to do. I didn't want to sound like anybody else. I wasn't trying to portray something I wasn't. When I did the project, everything came organically. I didn't force anything. I wrote everything. And it's funny you say Talib Kweli, because on the intro, I actually did,
hot thing, right?
Exactly.
Yeah,
a lot of
which I
people,
liked. That was hard.
And a lot of people people didn't understand or don't know now is that the actual intro, when I'm talking, I had Pac on the intro. That's actually it was 4 samples in one. So you had the Talib Kweli hot thing, and when it switches, that's the sample, and then when I played the song at the end, that's that actual song that's sampled. So it's 4 samples in one, basically.
Man, bro, shout out to your ear and the production team that you with, man. I mean, I'm gonna be honest with you, man. I really applaud that, because it caught me off guard.
Right, yeah.
When I thought that I was gonna listen to some average everyday bullshit,
trap shit,
I actually heard something that I was in the shower with, like, yo, cuz on that, Hey, wait to see.
Well, that's good music. That's good music.
Nah, I appreciate that, man. I really do.
Flows.
I think the video is loaded, right? So we're gonna share with the world the goodness that we see.
Okay. Yeah, this
Yo. My nigga T, what's going on, bro?
Ain't shit, bro. We're chilling, man. I'm tired of shit right now, but what it do?
Yeah, man. On your side of town, though, bro. You know what I mean? Y'all still doing that kickback?
Yeah, nigga, we over here. Just come through. I'm about to chill for a minute, but I mean, I'm just waiting on niggas to show up for real. So as soon as everybody get here, you know what I'm saying, I'm here. So pull up, bro.
That's the best, man. You know, bro. Hit my phone, bro.
Alright, that's the bet.
music, all I wanna do. Hey, getting money, making music, all I want. I'ma keep on stacking paper, getting paid, making money, all I know. Cash rules, everything on the low. Young nigga, about to blow. Fuck you bitch without you knowing. Ain't nobody gotta know, all I know. Kill a show, getting money on the road. Chasing dreams, while these niggas chasing hoes. These my goals, all I know. I'ma keep on, keep working, and I'm still at it. Move forward, never moving backwards. Preaching what I practice. Young rapper with his fucking bachelor's. Ain't get my masters with this flow I mastered. Skipping classes, writing rhymes half the time. Spent the other half just fucking dimes. Paranoia running through my mind, thinking I should back a nine. That's how I'm protecting my confront me by some dollar shots. Turn this into collar, bye. Running out of time, it's how they feeling. Signing on that dotted line, it's how they trying to take your nigga. Taking chances like chance by being independent, living like that at the same time. Trying to make a dollar, keep on stacking paper, getting paid, making money, all I know. Cash rules, everything on the low. Young nigga, about to blow. Fuck your bitch without you knowing. Yeah, nobody gotta know, all I know. Kill a show, getting money on the road. Chasing dreams, while these niggas chasing hoes. These my goals, all I know. Look, all I know is getting this money, coming straight for a meal. This that saying what it isn't really, fuck how you feel. Ain't no handouts, bringing in money to get the fam out. I got it planned out, but sometimes it don't always pan out. The ones who ain't give me a hand, that's it for handouts. The last man standing is my thought on how to stand out. I've been dedicating all of my time and effort. A lot of niggas hoping that I fold under pressure, but I admit it. Yeah, I've been my biggest critic. That's the reason why the CP took a minute. Living more, stressing less, my biggest difference. Getting paid, making money, that's the mission. Straight commission, getting paid, all these broke niggas. A workaholic, I ain't trying to be no broke nigga. Sink or swim, I'm just trying to stay afloat, nigga. More to come, that's the code, nigga. I'ma keep on stacking paper, getting paid, making money, all I know. Cash rules, everything on the low. Young nigga, about to blow. Fuck your bitch without you knowing. Ain't nobody gotta know, all I know. Kill a show, getting money on the road. Chasing dreams, while these niggas chasing hoes. These my hoes, all I know.
Cash, 6, 7 niggas around me. Queen, get the money, dollar bill, yo.
So, here we are, man. Hey, T-Wood, man. What it do? Hey, look, we out here again, man. Hey, look, all I know is one of my favorite songs off that joint. But if y'all go deep into that goddamn record, you know what I'm saying? That joint got many jewels on there, man. Shout out to your producer, man. Shout out to your producer.
Hey, man, that's what I was going to do, man. Don't make me look bad. He telling me to look bad. Hey, shout out my man Coles, man. Coles, he actually got something with Foots and Coles. Okay. They just dropped the project Somewhere in Outer Space. It's on iTunes, Spotify, all that good shit. So
he got to come here too. He got to come here too at some point.
Yeah. Oh, nah, for sure, man. He definitely got to come up here. Very talented brother, man. He as y'all can hear, you know what I mean. He put that shit together.
I tell you what, before we let you perform, for those that watch the video, in my opinion, all I know isn't even the best song on the album.
It's really not.
You know what I'm saying?
It's really not.
That's what I'm asking. What do y'all think is the best?
I like the Tony Jump.
I like the
Tony.
The Tony was hard. The two songs performed that night. At the event,
push it along.
Okay. Yeah, I like those two for sure. Let's say, of course, Tony. And this one right here, the last one too. Not the last one, the one before the last. The last was kind of an outro, but the last one
really dope.
I think that's the one I'm about to perform actually.
Oh, there you go.
Well, look, we're gonna step out the brother's way, man. Hey, look, it's live from the corner, man. Give it up for T Woods.
Appreciate that. Live from the corner. Yeah. We're gonna have the ad-libs in the back and shit, you know what I mean? Hey, shout out my nigga Mark, man. Yeah, hey, on the beat. My man Mark made this beat, though. Yeah. Look, they been waiting on that more to come. Just the beginning, got more to come. People say I look like my mother, but a product of Dolores' son. Older women, people, I'm like my father, hoping that I get a daughter some. Tell your mother she can join the session, ask her why I need more than one. Real nigga revelations, whole crew going ape shit.
Hate a chick who brag about her sex, but when it's time she can't take dick. Them ass shots made her shape shift. Touch it with the sand hands to pray with. Praying to God I don't break this. Is it a sin if I take this? Rapper man, but even he told me yes you can. Everybody rapping nowadays, but it's a difference when you're better than. It's really hard not to let him in. Got me rapping all in third person. Said he working going further than best rapper out of Murderland. Let me get that. Let me get that. Let me get that. Let me get that. Hey, I commit it and I'll admit it. I've been working on my own craft. Wildin' out on with my own swag. Shining flexing on your bitch ass. Let me get that. Let me get that. Better get back. Click, clack. Got a full gap. Tryna move my fan with a rich chat. A nigga try to stop me, wouldn't risk that. Take another shot like with a fifth at. Put me in my zone, yeah, I need that. Eastside Hoville with a team at. Same place where a nigga used to dream at. Let me get that. Had a few girls that knew they liked me, but they tried to treat me like a homie though. Late night playing juvenile, slow it down, ride it like a rodeo. And the thought saying I told you so. You know these hoes to be chosen. She was acting all bougie like, look, this what happened, look. I told her ass from the start like, this ain't what you want. Said I ain't trying to fuck this up, man, we been homies for too long. She just smiled and confessed that she been fiending from the jump. Close the door, lock the room, I know exactly what she want. Let me get that, hey, let me get that. Let me get that. Let me get that. Hey, I commit it and I'll admit it. I've been working on my own craft. Wildin' out on with my own swag. Shining flexing on your bitch ass. Let me get that. That was let me get that. Yeah. Let me get that. Let me get that.
$2 all. Let me get that. Let me get that. Hey, look, hey, bruh, main song, bro. Main song.
Oh, he ain't done yet, though.
I know. We got an encore going.
Yeah,
hey, hold up.
he
This
ain't
is the
done
most
yet,
we've
man.
ever had for an artist, man, up on this stage, man.
For
real? Oh,
Hey, look, so let's go in depth. I mean, we don't have to go too in depth, but the next song, man, what is it that you exactly want?
So this next song is called Ease Your Mind. This one right here was a little special because I tried to reach out to certain people to sing on the hook, and I'm just starting out, so I'm rapping, and people around me just like, man, you can sing that shit yourself. Yeah. So I kind of got out of my comfort zone and said, fuck it, I'm gonna do it myself.
You look like I'll be sure you got your I'll be sure on and shit.
Christopher Williams.
I knew I was waiting for the joke to come. I was waiting for the.
Like Christopher Williams to me though, but
I got y'all later on this. All right, I'm gonna think of something.
All right, but let's go ahead. Let you do your thing, and
definitely.
all right,
again, man.
Ease
All
your
right,
mind.
T Wood.
Yeah.
One more time, y'all.
Yeah. I just want to let y'all. I want to see if Dixon. Y'all can hear this on the radio. You know what I'm saying? Y'all like that. Yeah. Hey. One time I can ease your mind, Shabadee. Or I can ease your pain. One time, look, I can ease your mind, Shabadee. Or I can ease your pain. One time I can ease your mind, Shabadee. Who gon' do you right? Them niggas gon' hate, but that's that shit I ease your mind, Shabadee. Who gon' do you right? Them niggas gon' hate, but that's that shit I ease your mind, Shabadee. Hey, Shabadee, move that body so crazy, yeah. Whole villainous motherfucker. One time, hey, I can't ease your. Got you dripping wet, touching bases with your intellect. Cross your mind at least half the time. Got you wondering if you caught feelings yet. Fantasizing about you and I would never make you choose a side. That's the difference between him and I ain't really like these other guys or these lame niggas. Well known cause my name bigger. It's funny how you caught feelings fast, but at the same time you came quicker. Not the side or your main nigga. Different sides but still the same nigga. Cool and vibe and do my thing with you. Ease your mind, ease your pain with you. Real smooth like hey. Or I can ease your pain. One time I can ease your mind, Shabadee. Or I can ease your pain. One time I can ease your mind. Hey, what you say? Who gon' do you right? Hey, them niggas gon' hate one time, but that's that shit I like. I ease your mind, Shabadee. Who gon' do you right? Hey, them bitches gon' hate, but that's that shit she like. I ease your mind, Shabadee. I ease
ease your mind.
Say I ease your pain, I drive you insane, so crazy. Look, nowadays, nowadays. Look, nowadays every nigga wanna talk like they got game. Ease your mind, girl, cause I know you got pain. Stuck in deep depression, keep confessing how you feel. Get a feel when you undressing. Real nigga never ease up. You make it really hard to keep up. I mean, it's not hard to see. Look at your face when I don't touch base. On the times when I need to excuse me, miss, I apologize that I just over exaggerated. 21 with a mask is waiting. Lame niggas waiting, masturbating. Showed up and I'm glad you made it. Real shit ain't nothing fabricated. A real nigga who she trying to find. Hoping that I hit it more than one time. Real shit though. Hey, oh, I can ease your pain. One time, I can ease your mind, Shabadee. Oh, I can ease your pain. One time, I can ease your mind, Shabadee. Who gon' do you right? Them niggas gon' hate. But that's that shit I like. I ease your mind, Shabadee. Who gon' do you right? Hey, them bitches gon' hate. But that's that shit she like. I ease your mind,
Hey, look.
Say it again.
I only heard the song one fucking time, and I'm on this joint repeating it word for word. Hey, look, let me tell you something, man. It's rare that you get somebody up here, man. It's the last of a dime breed up here. Man, we fuck with T Wood out this joint, man. Forestville stands up. PG County, man. Hey, man, thanks for coming through, bro. Go ahead, bro.
No, definitely, man. You know, the songs before were dope. This is one of my songs I play when I go to the clouds. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, you know, but definitely want to have you come back later. You know what I'm saying? Definitely appreciate you for coming through. Once you go and get the people your contact information, they want to book you or something. They want to get in contact with you. How can they find you?
Okay, so our team management email is twoodmanagement17 at gmail.com. Instagram is T2_Wood, and Twitter is Twood_717.
And two underscores?
Two underscores. They wouldn't let me
Bro,
get
too
one
complicated.
on one.
Too complicated.
It's just two.
So we look on phonics out here on IG, cuz like we in our 30s, cuz.
So what's gonna happen is we're gonna have to
Nobody's gonna remember that.
We're gonna have to bring you back for an
Two
official.
underscores.
We'll have you back for an official interview. Unfortunately, that is our time. You know what I'm saying? The Rich Dolezal went longer than you know normally. But man, thank you for gracing the stage. Thank you for blessing us. Thank you for taking the time out. You had to do that. We definitely appreciate it. Hope those that watch it enjoyed his music as much as we enjoy his music. Trust me, if we say we fuck with somebody, we fuck with somebody. All right?
It's real hip hop. It's real hip hop. Hey, Red, you got to come to the stage. Hey, listen, hey, Breezy, where can they find you at, Breezy?
Man, look, you all can find me on Instagram and Twitter at Breezy Taylor. That's BREAZY Taylor. You can find me on Facebook at /Breezy.Taylor, Breezy.5. Red, where can they find you at?
Like on Instagram. On Instagram.
That light skin fit.
On Facebook at Louisa Real. I'm trying to get my mind eased. I'm over here chilling.
Ease your
that was
mind,
a good
right?
song.
Okay.
That was a good song. I like that song.
And where can they find you at?
And of course, you can find me at AI McDowell Ferguson on Facebook. I'm about to go
That's
light
too
skin.
complicated.
I'm about to go. I'm about to go full light skin on y'all real quick. You can find me at Red Nose 199 on Twitter and Red Nose 1999 on IG. And the Red Nose stands for the Pit Bull. We are live from the corner. We out here. You heard me.
We out.